Greetings and salutations. I severely underestimated the need for free junk in my community. Yesterday I cleaned out a lot of old crap my mom had in her backyard, and we threw it on the front lawn, and in less than 24 hours everything was taken, including like some really old table and chairs and like a hose with like 12 holes in it. I don't know who or why someone grabbed that. I didn't think it'd be so easy to get rid of crap, but turns out people really just like junk, I guess. I don't know. It's hanging fine. And thank you to all who have been loving the streams. I like doing them. It's also been very encouraging. Wink, wink, hint, hint. No, but it has been encouraging getting more donations. Unlike a lot of other YouTubers, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, but you notice I don't really ask for donations too often, so it's cool when we get them. But one of the ways that I can dedicate more time to doing streams versus making videos is by getting donations, so that it makes doing the live stream valuable in terms of monetary value. So just gotta be real with you guys. But I don't know, a lot of other streamers do. Rip, there goes Brilliant Fusion. Goodbye, Brilliant Fusion. We're gonna hit the Nessie, actually. Maybe he'll be so afraid of Charger he'll get rid of it. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It's okay. Definitely wanted the second Twin Twisters. That'll really come in handy. Jeez. Drag down. I don't know how I feel about that card. I think I'm going to do a video about the Danger deck that I was playing. Because, I don't know. It seems to not be an optimal build yet. I'll be curious. I think the deck's actually going to top a regional, depending on what the ban list looks like. I'm just, it'll be funny to see, like, what actually happens. Like, will it be a Danger Dark World build? Maybe. Maybe it won't be. I think I had more success with Danger Dark World, but I think I had success with... Are you going to do the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Day? Wait, is that what Yu-Gi-Oh! Day is? In the past, it's just been a normal tournament. Hold on. I was going to drive a couple hours actually to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, but if you play the new structure deck, then no way. Is that really what it is? Oh, sorry, is the game happening? Oh, shit. Sealed format, sealed deck. Well, guess I'm not going to that anymore. I'm glad someone said something. Yeah, I definitely was planning on going to it, but now I absolutely will not. I think the new ban list will come out at... When is... we don't have YCS. It'll come out before the first... Or the 200th YCS. That's for sure. Well, that's disappointing. Is there any way to salvage this? Maybe we can salvage it just by the nature that his deck doesn't have a lot of cards that do things. Maybe we'll draw the battery guy. Yeah, no sooner than August can mean August. It can mean July. It can mean next year. Kind of tricky. Pro set. We can call by the grave two things. Interesting. That actually, I think, is worth Called by the Graving just so he can't bounce the brow back. Yeah, I'll do that. No chat. Obviously, Grapha does not trigger off of trade-in, but I don't want him to bounce this card back. Patrick will probably someday appear in the TCG. Eventually. When? No idea. But someday. It's tricky. I feel like I care more about this one. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro that I'm using. What is Called by the Grave do? Banishes a card in the graveyard, and then it negates that card's effects for like a turn, or 2 turns actually. Ooh. Setting a back row, huh? Interesting. Let's notice how these guys' effects are negated. Not that they have on-field effects, but if they did have on-field effects, boy would we be set. Patrick will, like, it'll someday come to the TCG. It's just so behind. I don't really see... It should have been Infusion Enforcers, let's be real. I think Fright Fairs actually would have been a rogue contender in Zoo format. Like, I played that deck in Zoo format because, like, Zoo actually had a really hard time dealing with sheep. One sheep with any negation was really hard to deal with for them. Not even joking. Alright, let's draw Brilliant Fusion. Let's draw Charger. Let's draw Hornet Drones. Actually, he had 2 Solemn States down. That's rough. Sorry, fam. Oh, just like froze for a second. That was weird. We gotta play 2 Kagari, by the way. That keeps screwing it. It won't screw us up this time, but could have gone to Flare Metal Dragon. I mean, if he's playing Flare Metal Dragon, more power to him, but I don't think he is. Could they need Thunder Dragons? Maybe. I haven't really read them, so we've played against them a couple times, but I don't really know what they do, so I don't want to say that they're good or bad or not. Did you get a new mic? I didn't. People asked that a couple, like on today's video, a couple people asked that. I don't know why. Must sound different in some way. Nope, we're just gonna hit everything, I think. Or wait. Yeah. Do this. What's up, Kingsmith? Making Link Creep doesn't give us any more value, so we're just gonna... Oh wait, we do this. I'm stupid. There we go. Perfect. Wow, we have a lot of spells in Grave. Holy crap. I guess the double Called by the Grave and the double Twin Twisters. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Holy crap, though. And the Hornet. There we go. See, that's why I didn't scoop. People say I scooped too early. I think that's wrong. I just scoop when I know the game's not winnable, but I thought in this case it was winnable. Because we had 8 cards we could have drawn. Oh, actually, 11 cards if we count Engage, which we should, because it's a card that we could have drawn. Could have drawn any of the Monster Reborn. Oh, and yeah, 12 cards. Like 12 cards you could have drawn, probably. That would have been good. What would you say is your least favorite deck that you've ever played competitively? Monarchs, probably. Oh, which one do I discard? Which one do I discard? The, yeah, Monarchs, like, it was just so frustrating to play that deck sometimes. It was good when it went off. And it had a lot of ways, like, in theory, that it could go off, but man, did it break a lot. Even with all the cards at 3. Even with all the consistency cards that you can add in there. It bricked a lot. Explaining why Farf was bald. He's not even bald. Just because he has a high hairline doesn't mean that he's balding. I have a high hairline too, so I know. But If it's a high hairline, but it's not getting smaller incrementally, well, then it's not balding. Why you should never trust Easy? That's a good question. So he probably has Danger Zone set, or whatever the trap card's called. I don't even know. Yeah, Danger Zone. What's the field spell called? I don't know. That card's terrible. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, yeah, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 1. It's actually one of the things I didn't like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2. What the? Oh, he actually plays a field spell, what the hell? That's crazy. Realm of Danger, interesting. Would you say increasing consistency by 5% is worth it if it doing so increases suboptimal hands? No, probably not. That's kind of like the whole running a second Garnet thing, so that your Brilliant Fusion resolves more often, but by running a second Garnet, you are playing another bad card to draw. I think that's like the same idea. I don't know if the numbers are the same, but like the same philosophy at least. And no, you should just play one Garnet. So. No, I'm not going to play the Ritual OTK again today. It was pretty bad. I thought it would, I mean, yeah. Like, obviously it shouldn't be that good because, like, it's a 4-card combo and 2 of the cards are unsearchables. But I thought it would go off. I honestly thought it'd go off more than it did because we never actually got the combo off. We won some games. We never actually, like, did what we were supposed to do. Gonna play Dueling Scan? Nope. No plans. Oh man, this hand's broken if we draw like 9-volt or regular charger, like the monster card charger. Solar would be good with this hand. Like any Batteryman card is really good with this. Highway to the Danger Zone? Probably. I think they'll try to do as many puns as possible. Oh, of course the Dangerous Field not finished. I got 4 more sets of support. You actually want to know my opinion on this. If you have a deck that is a super consistent combo, like drawing any 2 of half your deck gets you the combo, should you run more than 40 cards? No. Because you want to maximize that combo. Here's the thing. I used to play decks with like 41, 42 cards, and you'll still see decks like that topping. Mainly when Desires first came out, everyone was playing like 44 card decks, which kind of made sense with 3 Desires back when they didn't get ashed. Here's the thing though. Every time I would play a game, and my hand would be like 1 card away from being good, and I would draw like the 41st or the 42nd card, I'd be like, man, what if I just played good cards? Oh, I'm stupid. I don't even need to draw any Batteryman cards. The Brilliant Fusion's a Batteryman card. That's broken. Oh, and didn't even equip Excalibur, which we could have outed, but like it makes it better when we don't have to. This is also the exact opening where the Space Insulator comes up. Some people were asking about that. Make this, add back Hornet, make Space Insulator. Yeah. Have you ever played a card game other than Yu-Gi-Oh? Played Pokemon competitively, well, quote-unquote competitively, kind of casually, but I went to a tournament, pretend competitively. I played Pokemon for like 3 or 4 months. I played Magic multiple times, all were horrible, and I currently play a lot of Hearthstone. If he's Batteryman and Duel Links and Milo Hops, what? I'm definitely not going to play Duel Links even though they have Batteryman. Duel Links is a no-go. It's just not very fun. For me, personally, I don't think it's a very fun game. So I'm just not going to force myself to play it. What's so horrible about it? Just Magic players are just not good people to... You know, like, if you have like a group of cards... Here, let me describe the problem with every Magic... quote-unquote every Magic player. Did I just press no? Because the thing's over here instead of over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it. It happens. Misclicks happen. Why Tourmaline over Garnet? It's a Thunder, so you can banish it for Industrial Strength. Okay, here's the thing with Magic players. Here's what happens in 90% of my interaction with Magic players. If I have a group of people, one Yu-Gi-Oh player, one Pokemon player, one Hearthstone player, one Magic player, one Vanguard player, they've never met each other, so you can't say that, like, oh, friends just talk like this. But they've never met each other, and they just, like, suddenly learn they all play different card games. The Yu-Gi-Oh player might go, oh, yeah, it's fun to not having mana or anything like that. And the other people might be like, oh, yeah, like, I play Vanguard, and there's, like, that... They have, like, some milling mechanic. I don't really know how that game works, but I'm pretty sure they have, like, a milling mechanic to attack. So all the people, except the Magic player, will be talking about the different mechanics between the games, kind of laughing about it. The Magic player will butt in. He'll interrupt someone and say, Magic is the biggest card game. And all the other people will be like, all right, dude, cool. And then they'll keep talking. The Magic player will say, Magic's the longest running card game. And the other people will be like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then they'll keep talking. And then the Magic player will butt in a third time and say, all of your card games are inferior to Magic. And then they'll say, dude, can you please leave us alone? And then he'll turn around, go on the Magic subreddit, and type, I just schooled a bunch of nerds about how Magic is really good. And that's 90% of Magic players. No. But that's almost exactly how all of my Magic player interactions... No, that literally, like, in one of the last weeks of school, my friend who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! One of his friends plays Magic, and the first interaction I had with that guy ever, like, I kid you not, I, like, walked into my writing center at school, which is, like, the place where I tutored people, and the Magic player just tells me, hey, you're Tom's friend, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? And I was like, yes. And he's like, oh, cool, I play Magic, and my game's better than yours. And that was literally the first time he'd ever talked to me. And it's like, I was just like, yeah, that's something a Magic player would say. And he's like, what? And I was like, don't worry about it, dude. Nice to meet you. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's, yeah. There's just, like, this huge dick measuring contest with Magic players and no one else that I just... That was just banter, not misogyny. Yeah, it's just... Oh, needle fiber? Nice. Cool. I don't play with imaginary cards. I mean, I do, but also I don't. I play with imaginary cards with a real release date. How about that? Do you have odds for live streams? I don't. Some of them are accidentally left unlisted, but most of them are put on private. Nice. Too bad I don't have effect failure. Also, just like as someone who's like taken my girlfriend to a lot of different card game events and local tournaments, Magic players are always the creepiest. I remember one time she went to the bathroom and a Magic player whistled at her. This guy with like a fedora and like hasn't showered in 2 days, which I know is like a huge stereotype that like isn't really that true, but in this case it absolutely was true. I'm just like, what a fucking weirdo. like high-fiving his friends. A girl went to the bathroom. You guys see that shit? It's like, huh. I can honestly say that, like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh players can be weird sometimes, but overall, after like 5 years of going to events with a girlfriend, Yu-Gi-Oh player is a lot more, like, obviously, like, nowadays, like, no one's gonna make it past my girlfriend because, like, of who she's dating, but, like, even back then when I wasn't that big, it was just like, yeah, people in Yu-Gi-Oh are generally pretty nice. Okay, I don't want to read that card's effects, so we're just gonna kill it. We don't need this one. What about poker players? I haven't really met a lot of poker players. I mean, I guess it's not true. I have talked to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that are like ex-poker players, but I don't know if that really counts. Or poker players that are ex-Yu-Gi-Oh players, but I don't know if that really counts. In my experience, Yu-Gi-Oh players by far the creepiest. Are they, though? Are you going to a lot of events? I don't know. There's always going to be creepy people. You have to tell yourself, like, there's always going to be creepy people at events, right? But what constitutes as, like, the most creepy? So it's, like, a tricky situation. I don't know. I think everyone, honestly, I don't know if any of you live in, like, Michigan or places where they have lots of snow and stuff. There's this thing, in theory, called black ice. Whether or not it exists or not is kind of up for debate. But it's basically this thing where if anyone ever, like, I'm not even kidding, if anyone ever gets in a car accident, they can just blame it on black ice, and everyone will just kind of nod their head and be like, oh, yeah, black ice. Oh, that black ice. Oh, we can't even kill this guy. Rip. Scoop phase? Sure. And for me, in card games, I think that leaving on the community is like the black ice of card games. I think if you just like tell your group of friends, oh, I left because of the community, they'll all go, oh, yeah, the community. Like, black ice literally isn't a thing. It's just ice on a black surface, but like ice is always just clear. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, black ice doesn't exist. It's literally just ice. There's no actual properties that make black ice more deadly. It's rough. Like, it's literally, just say that you, like, slipped on some ice. Like, that's what happened, so just say it. Boy. Denko Seka set of back rows, like the... That's like a power play. It's a big brain play. I did not enjoy the Yazi. I should have made Utopia Beyond and then just attacked it 3 times. Should you go easy on kids? No, but you also shouldn't stroke your dick. Like, I've played at tournaments where people, well, where my friends actually have like full Zodiac Norden comboed on kids, and it's like, I don't know if that was necessary. Just why don't you just be like a normal person and do, like, your deck will still like win, so like why do you have to like flex on them? Don't flex on kids. That's like what I'm trying to say. The new Noble Knight monsters are all terrible, unfortunately. I wanted them to be good. I actually almost bought Noble Knight stuff. Black Isis, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I don't think Black Ice is real. It's just... It's literally... Is Black Ice real? This will be the definitive... Okay, I guess it's what someone answered, where it's completely transparent instead of cloudy. That makes no sense. Just don't drive fast when it's snowing outside. Saw it in MA. How can you see it if it's clear? If it's invisible? Oh wait, how many spells do we have in grave? Ooh, okay. In that case, I need to draw cards because we really want to draw. Oh, I could have popped that. That would have been the real pro play. But yeah, I think it's important not to just like do your full combo against the kids that you play against. You really should just beat them and then just not. Like, they don't really care if you like make a big board or anything. They're not going to be like impressed. Holy shit. Oh, we don't have another card to search. Because we opened 2 Hornet, not just 1. Oh, that certainly is sad. We don't play a second of that dude, so that's really rough for us. Alright. Go get him, Joel. What? What is he Monster Reborning? The Sky Striker guys? I think he thought he could bring back Denko Seiko. Enjoy your content, keep what you're doing, and good luck. Thanks, Matt Cross. Man, he drew that out to Drone Lockbird. Please draw Batteryman. Okay, that'll do. Okay, we won. Broken. Vanilla Ice is truly a dangerous. Yep. Pretty scary. Why am I so against my sight? You can just drive safer. Like, if there's any chances of any ice, just don't drive like a maniac and you'll be good. Seems like a pretty logical solution to me. Strawberry ice. Yeah, it's like different flavors of ice out there. Well, no, the problem with the problem with using black ice as a crutch. I don't disagree that someone out there is slipping on some black ice. But most people just use it as an excuse for when they drive badly because they know that, like, if they say black ice, then there'll be people that just go, oh, yeah, black ice. I remember that. So it's like, it's rough. I don't know why we're still talking about black ice, though, for being realistic here. Okay. So we need to get a second Batteryman in the grave. That'd be cool. Are there any cool cards we can make? How much attack does that have? 1200. Uh-huh. This guy has the most attack, actually. Yeah, that's fine. We just want attack points, basically. So we can summon this. Pop his monster. Pop our Brilliant Fusion. And all people saying you can slip on any speed. Like, I've lived in Michigan for a long time. I don't think that... What the fuck? What a weird combination of cards. Oh, I forgot he was at 4,000 this whole time. Just melt the ice. Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. Just have a flamethrower on the front of your car. Borrelguard Dragon. That's that new Borreload. Let's check it out. Okay. Those are some weird link arrows. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, that's cool. Once per turn, you can send one spell trap card. One card from a spell trap card zone to the graveyard. Special summon from either graveyard to your field. One monster was destroyed and sent to the... Oh, when would that ever... How would that even happen? I don't even know. How would that ever go off? Once per turn, you can target one monster in the field, change it to face up defense position. Yeah, this card's not very good. The first line is very good. The rest of it, not so much. Probably should just make Borreload. Clearly it's to let you summon True Draco's for one. Broken. Indirect True Draco support. PA Sky Scourge. When we get Cherubini, I'll play that. If we get Cherubini this year, I'll play that at a regionals for sure. I actually think it's a lot better now when we get that card. We're going first. His hand's so good going second, though. Oh my gosh. We have to put in that second Sky Striker card. The second red guy. God. Yeah, we keep... That's, like, really screwing us up. Because when you go first and you have engage, you always do this exact play, and then you've used both Sky Strikers, and next turn you're, like, forced to make a Link Kribo, which is kind of awkward. And I forgot to make the blue guy, so actually... We forgot to make the blue guy! No! Oh, no. Yeah, we're gonna get Cyber Dragon. We forgot to make the blue guy to search the second engage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I read chat? Never. There's a chat? Okay, luckily I'm pretty sure we're just gonna lose anyway, so the blue guy didn't matter. Oh, that's... Huh. Man. Holy crap, that's pretty cool. I think Cyber Dragons is a strategy that should be in the game, where it's like... I think glass cannons are fun. I don't know, not everyone does, but I actually think glass cannon decks are kind of fun. I think there has to be decks that are good going second in the metagame for the metagame to be, like, balanced. Okay, but really, adding the blue guy, or making the blue guy didn't actually matter. And also, I forgot to change the extra deck again, so... That sucks. Oh, man. Okay, so in this case, I think to save the red guy, we're just going to make the blue guy right here. Okay. Yes, I pressed yes this time. Oh, I should ash it. That's amazing. What a great play. $5 from Rafflesia and friends. Who are the friends? I guess the other Traptrix monsters. Thank you so much. That's in New Zealand currency, which I'm not very familiar with, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Talk about the food archetype. Man, that food archetype. Maybe we'll make it on stream sometime. I wanted to do another Yu-Gi-Oh! Pictionary. It's been a long time since we've done one of those. Shout out to anyone that, like, probably most of you don't even remember that, because that was before I got this computer, because I couldn't, my old computer was so bad that I couldn't stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro without, like, crashing it. Like, it just would lag too much. So I had to, I had to freaking, do I even want to use that? Man. It's playing Yang Zings. I think I'd rather just... Man, we should play Widow Anchor, actually. But yeah, I did it on my laptop, so like, I had to think of like something to stream just to keep people interested, and I was like, I guess I can stream Pictionary. Those are some fun streams. Those were a lot smaller. They had like... Those were like the first streams I ever got to like 100 viewers. 100 concurrent viewers, and I was like, this is so exciting. Is there some way to see what deck you were playing? No, I mean, I'll try to highlight the cards as I'm playing them, but you'll just have to, if you watch a couple games, you'll get a hang of it. So I could Afterburner and then Ash what he activates. I think that's not bad. I don't think we want to have him start his turn with that only hits face-up monsters. Ooh, boy. Okay, I won't scoop. I'm just gonna pass. God, I'm so bad at this game. If you wonder why I don't play Sky Striker cards, it's because I don't know what they do. I was just playing around the needle ceiling by taking a monster off of my board. Oh shit. Okay. There's not really any cards you can draw. Oh, actually Charger would be really good right here. Can we draw a Charger, please? Deck. That's not what I asked for. Okay. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan. We do this, right? Send this guy, send this guy, and then we're gonna engage, and then we're gonna draw either 9-volt or Charger. Yeah, I guess just 9-volt or Charger. That's the plan. That's the wrong Charger. Maybe it's workable. Kinda. Okay, we have to activate this, obviously. So, like, in that case, I was considering sending the 9-volt with the Brilliant Fusion, but, like, I wanted to draw that card, so it's kind of, like, a weird situation. Okay, so this will send... So, if we still want to draw the 9-volt, but I think we'll just send one copy, just in case we draw that Charger. Now what? Well, we could do this. That'll get us a token, and we could short circuit him. Does that really do anything? Yeah, kind of, actually. It does. We'll do it. Dude, people always try to Ash Marionette. It's the funniest. People love Ghost Ogre in that card too. That's always... People just don't know how to play against Altergeist. Remember the other day when I said, like, oh, the way that rogue decks win is by people not knowing how to play against them? And people were like, Doug, that's not nice. Rogue decks are actually good. Turns out I wasn't just talking about other people's rogue decks. I was talking about my own as well. Like, that's how you win. Like, your opponent doesn't know what the heck they're doing. I'm playing Batteryman. No, there's this one guy that kept... I forgot his name. Sorry from the chat. But he keeps asking me to update this deck. And I felt bad. So I finally broke down and built it. And it's pretty fun, actually. I like playing decks like this on stream because they go fast and stuff. So nice. We're actually going to win with all the misplays we made. Gumblar and Brain. So we just bounce that card. Oh man, that's good. Holy shit, that's really cool. I also wanted to, like, actually test Batteryman Solar. Or Solar. Why is Solar in the front? That's so weird. Oh, that's not going to do anything. But I really wanted to test the card to see, like, how it was. And yeah, it turns out it's really good. Like, it's not a one-card starter at all, but it is a good card, so. I don't know if I'd call this pure Batteryman. There's, like, Skyscraper cards in it, and there's Brilliant Fusion. But it's Batteryman, alright. Can you explain why a card says miss? Well, sorry. You have some extra words in there, I think, but basically, if a card is a when you can effect, so like when this happens, you can do this. If those exact words are on there, then it has to be the last thing to happen in chain. So like in the Yang Zing's case, they have to be destroyed as the last thing in chain. So if I, let's think here. If I, like, activated Twin Twisters and then chained Needle Sealing, which destroys them, then how the chain would resolve is Needle Sealing would be chain link 2, so it would resolve destroying everything, And then the Yang Zings want to activate right there, but they can't activate because the Twin Twisters is still resolving. So then they miss timing to activate their effects. Or Soul Taker, where you destroy the card, and then they take they gain 1,000 life points. So it makes stuff miss timing because the life points are the last thing to happen. Luckily, Konami doesn't print a lot of when you can effects anymore, so you don't really have to worry about that. How competitively do I play Hearthstone? I've never been to Legend. It just depends on like what other things I'm doing that month. Because like last month I got to rank 6, which was the first I've ever been. Usually it's like between 10 and 15. Like it's not like super competitive. But last month I actually tried really hard. And yeah, there were like 3 times and I was just 1 game away from getting to the next rank. And I couldn't do it. So that sucked, but no, I just play it. I know what I'm about. I just play it as like a mindless fun thing. And it is fun. I like the game a lot, so I think it works out. They do still print when you can effects every once in a while. There's one like recently that I can't remember. There's one in a recent deck though that people keep bringing up. Oh shit. Does he know he can't activate Madrot if he has a monster on board? Oh. Shit. What? Oh, my brothers. He can't even activate that. What is he gonna do? Blue guy. Fuck, I forgot to make the blue guy again. Oh my god. I can't play this deck. It's... Oh my god. I just like saw someone say blue guy in chat and I was like, wonder what that was about. Man. What a world. Armageddon Knight? Maybe. Is it an optional effect? Armageddon Knight. Yeah, that can miss timing. It's a when you can. So the situation for that one coming up would be like really weird, but it would be like Chainlink 1, Twin Twisters, Chainlink 2, Call the Haunted. You wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Sure. Sure. We really want to save this Twin Twisters for like as many back rows as possible. Why is... Oh, the blue guy would... So the red guy takes the engage out of the graveyard, and then the blue guy searches a card from your deck that you don't have in your graveyard. So the play is you search the second engage so that when I start my next turn, I have 2 engages, which is like a +2 overall, which is pretty insane. Do you think Brilliant Fusion has the potential to be used summon other Gem Knights? It has, in some cases. But I'm trying to think of like a couple. I don't know, I played the Aqua guy a couple times in like weird frog decks. Not that that's like good, but anyone's successful. Yeah, people, almost all the people I play are people that are in the chat. By making my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro name something that's not DZ, if it requires you to be in the live stream to play against me, basically. I mean, there's always a chance of just like random people getting paired against me, but it's not super likely. It's pretty good. This would be even better with second engage, though. It's okay. We'll be okay. Opponent forgot Droll. Oh, yeah. Wait a second, is that mandatory to draw? I'm pretty sure you can't even activate that card. Wait a second. Yeah, that's a mandatory draw. You definitely can't. What's up? ALMR the creator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you actually can't even activate that, so. Because, like, the danger cards, like, the draw is mandatory if the effect resolves, so I don't know why I'd be able to activate it. So the bug actually worked in his favor. Pretty crazy. Bandrel. Guess so. This guy and this guy. Okay, we have to remember to put a second red guy in the extra deck when this game's over. If I remember nothing else, it's going to be that. My favorite Band of Sleeves is Ultra Pro as well. A lot of people give him crap, but honestly, as someone who's used PC Whites and Hyper Mats and every kind of expensive ass sleeve out there, Dragon Shields, all of those types of things, which are all twice, if not 3 times as expensive as the Ultra Pro sleeves. Sorry, like, losing my train of thought. Honestly, like, the Ultra Pro ones last just as long, if not longer, and they're, like, so much cheaper. It's great. Big fan. Okay, bounce this guy. This will re-equip. So it'll only be at 29, and then we just tack over it with everything. Okay. Why aren't you playing Microcell? Because this is going second deck, so if you open Microcell, it'd be like a turn 4 card. What's a good side for Altergeist? Twin Twisters is really good. Evenly matched. Red Reboot is actually like game if your deck can OTK them. They don't really have any else to Red Reboot besides Wiretap. Like, if you evenly match them, a lot of times they still just win if they know what they're doing and like they play around it, because like you can just like leave a set protocol, and then when the evenly match is done, you flip protocol, summon Multi-Faker from the hand. So like you're still getting like a plus, which a lot of people forget about. Okay, I think we should just make something here because the little guy is gonna die. Probably just Decode Talker, actually. That's a card. That's a card. Hey, thank you, Water Dog. Or Doge, as some people say. When did that get in there? Oh, he sent... Oh my gosh. That's too good. No, I don't think Red Ruby's the only good counter. Like, Twin Twisters and Evenly Matched really can kill it. Like, if you open, like, double Twin Twister, like, you pretty much just win the game. How do I think Monarchs would impact the game? I don't know. Are they even consistent enough? Even with all their... Like, they were barely, like, consistent enough to be a top deck. Like, they were still pretty shitty. Holy crap, that's really cool. It's possible I should have somehow found a way to leave a card in my hand to, like, we weren't killing him anyway. Then that Charger would have been a 300 less attack. I don't know, it's tricky. I needed to, like, do exactly what I did, but also... Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna remember this time. What do we even cut? Probably these cards that we literally never make. Why do you play Space Insulator? When you open Hornet and Brilliant Fusion, you have to Hornet before Brilliant Fusion. Well, I guess you don't have to, but at some point you need a Hornet. You need a Hornet while you have a Seraphonite, either before or after. So you need to make Space Insulator just to get the free up an extra monster zone. Cut the Sky Strikers. They're the best part about the deck. Hornet plus Hornet or Engage plus Charger is an OTK, and that's kind of what this deck's trying to do. So. How often does Beyond come up? Enough. It's like one of your only ways to actually beat like a full board. Otherwise, you can like kill like one monster at a time, but not like a full board. This hand's ridiculous. Oh, please set 2 pass. Oh no, no set 2 pass. Yeah, this hand is kind of absurd. The dream here is that somehow he uses one of his back row to, oh my fucking god, that's insane. Somehow he uses one of his back row to stop like these Sky Striker cards, like maybe a strike or something, and then I twin us for the other 2. That'd be really good. Like if he strikes this, we'll be set. Is there any reason? No. See you later, Team Nightshade. Oh, maybe he just doesn't have anything. In that case, I mean, we need this. Obviously. This doesn't point down, though. That's kind of tricky. Gotta make the Space Insulator. And activate Twin Twisters. Oh, Paleos. Oh, he hasn't anything to book yet. That actually kind of would have hurt. He might still have one of those face down, but... Send that guy, send this guy. Oh, Drain. I just realized it was a Drain Shield. What's up, Jordan? I'm doing well. Well, I was doing well when I figured out that there was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Day this weekend, but then I wasn't doing well when I figured out that it was a sealed format, so I don't really want to play in it anymore. Is 2 engages turn 1 bad? No, that's like the best card in the game right now, probably. It's basically Pot of Greed, except one of the cards that you draw is the card that you pick. Yeah, I mean, Tempo's really strong in this matchup, so I kind of want to just go for this guy. Assuming that's a dupe frog. How do we not have 2... Oh, I didn't go for the solar. Okay, that's fine. Sealed format? Yeah, it's like with the new starter deck. Oh my god, that's insane. Holy shit. I think we just lost then, actually. Yeah, we definitely just lost because that other card is going to make a... If it's any frog, which it definitely is. Oh, man. We lose. Oh, what? Wait, how could he even do that anyway? Oh, a normal monster, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we don't lose. It's not frogs. Well, we might still lose. Just because we have no summonable... What? World Challenge. What is this? I like it. What's your opinion on net decking? It's a way for bad players to look down upon players that are better than them by some moral superiority that doesn't really matter. No, I hated net decking too, and I like played the game super casually, like everyone does. But then you like get good and you realize that like people that just net deck card for card, like they're not going to do that well at tournaments anyway because they're like a week behind. Holy crap, we're just going to lose to this actually. Rip. If we would have just made this solar, we would have been good. Can you like explain tempo? Yeah, it's when a card is a minus or a play is a minus, but the it's like good for. I think the best tempo card is Droll, where it's like, yeah, the card is a -1, but it stops your opponent's entire turn. However, because Droll is a tempo card, the decks that don't have a lot of plays to back it up, it's not actually that good in, which is why I stopped in Altergeist, because you just Droll them, and then you just like set a monster and pass, or like set some background and pass. Like the Droll doesn't really impact that much. It doesn't really make a difference. So Droll's, oh fuck, yeah, we lost. Man. Rip. But yeah, Droll's a really good example of a tempo card, and like Book of Moon and stuff. Cards that like are minuses in card advantage, but what they accomplish is like good for you. Well, like especially with net decking, if you've never played like the deck before, how the heck are you supposed to know how to like do anything? Like if someone just said build Blue Eyes and you've never played the deck before, you might just have no idea. Like not only like you can search like Blue Eyes, but you might not even know to search like Eyes with Blue. You might not even know that Melody the Awakening Dragon exists, because it doesn't pop up when you search Blue Eyes in the card search function. So, is Ultimate Connector fair? I guess so. Maybe it's like unfair, but the deck it's in is balanced enough. If it had a protection effect, it probably would be broken, but just kinda. Magic Cylinder is kind of a tempo card. It's just that the trade-off isn't worth it in most cases. Is Totally Awesome fair? No. But once again, the deck that it's in is, so it's like tricky. That's kind of like that video I made where I was saying like bad decks need like unfair cards to be like even sort of viable. Like if think about dinosaurs or frogs without those cards, and it's like, oh crap, they're horrible. It's like, yep. Is Swords of Van Light fair? I mean, this is not a good card, so yeah, I guess so. That card's like too fair. I mean, if you guys are listing cards that have never seen competitive play in the last 10 years, like, of course they're, like, not very good. Or they're not going to be unfair, whatever. Did I just search a second one of these? God, I'm bad. Oh, wait a second, wait a second. Was that my first normal summon? Maybe? I don't remember. It wasn't. Okay, that was just me pro playing. I knew exactly what I was doing there. That definitely was not a mistake. Oh, I'm stupid. Remember that time I summoned a Charger to the same spot that that guy pointed and couldn't kill my opponent then? Jesus Christ. I'm so used to just linking that guy away. Or wait, I think we still win, actually. We're 100 off. Well, I guess we can... Oh wait, that I can't. We took the Pleiades out, not the Volcasaurus. Crap. Broken. The Noble Knight cards are all pretty terrible. Yeah, the thing with playing a lot of trap-based decks, well, I guess you don't list all trap-based decks because dinosaurs aren't, but like with a lot of those decks, it is they require more thinking because they just require really careful resource management because they don't have, if you like screw up with like Sky Strikers, like I have a million times, like because all your cards can be activated immediately, like it doesn't punish you as hard when you're playing just like random decks, but when you play like Altergeist and you mess something up, because the deck doesn't have that many plays every turn, each individual play is a lot more like weight on it. So the point of playing Space Insulator, you can't make Underclock Taker with a Sky Striker token, so when you do Hornet, you end with Kagari and a Sky Striker token, and you can't make Underclock Taker with that. So that's kind of the main reason. As Firewall Dragon fan, no. I mean, in most of these cases, you guys, if the card has never seen competitive play, it's probably too fair or bad. And if the card has seen a lot of competitive play, it's probably unfair. Maybe not, but probably. Would a Power Bond Searcher? Nope. Cyber Dragons just inherently have so many like inconsistent cards that it's really hard to like break that deck. What if I... No, it's not good. Well, let's do this. He's pretty much forced to negate it, so... Yeah, he just lost, actually. I guess I could have just attacked. No, this deck is not competitively viable. It needs, like, a Batteryman that is a double normal summon card. That'd be really good. Like, if I wanted Solar to have that effect. If Solar had an effect that just let it... Oh, wait a second. I just got debated. Because he has an Alistair in hand. Oh, my gosh. Does Alistair only do for that one battle? Crap. Damn. I mean, at least he won't have an Alistair then. Okay. Pass. Yeah, Mobius is not fair. It's possible that attacking the Alistair... So the problem with attacking an Afterburner is that he then has the Alistair in hand. So we can see the same thing next turn. Thanks, Apocalypse. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what other play you would have made there. But, sorry, my Batteryman deck list doesn't have a lot of outs to... Invoked Mechaba. I'll have to consider that at the next major event that I play in. Wow, that's really good. Okay. So we could wait until I have another spell to play, which I think is what we're gonna do, so. What's the problem with Noble Knights? It's the problem with like every deck. That's not true, but it's a problem with a lot of decks from that era. They're just too normal summon reliant. So is Mechaba actually played? Is that what's good in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro meta? It's not played in competitive play, realistically. I can't remember the last time I played against an Invoke deck. Like, months? Okay, he can take it. Like, all the Raid Raptors are fair. None of them are very good. Anyway, though, that is probably going to wrap up this live stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming out, playing some more battery games. I'll see you guys later. Bye.